Go.
Hi guys, and welcome to Berg Mitsubishi. Today we're doing a walk around video on this stunning 2013 Toyota Kluger KXR in the all-wheel drive. Now the first thing that stands out to me is that iconic Toyota badging there, alongside that silver grilling there, and the grey paintwork that just does have a couple of little stone chips in it that have been touched up there. Now you do have the very big headlights here as well, and your indicator is on the side here as well. Now you do have fog light covers down here. You can speak to Kylie, our pre-delivery coordinator, and get those turned into fog lights if you wish. Now over onto our first wheel, you do still have plenty of life in that tyre itself, and the wheel itself is in excellent condition. Now you do have your indicator integrated into your side fender there to give everyone next to you an idea of whether you are wanting to merge across or not. And you do have your colour-coded side mirrors here as well, and your colour-coded door handles. Now this one has had a few little scratches to it, but they have been touched up as well. Now you do have this chrome garnish down the bottom here, and there is a there is a mark there as well. It has been touched up, so it isn't as obvious as it would have been. Now onto that second wheel there, excellent life in that tyre, and again minimal marking on that wheel itself. Now you do have the very big wraparound tail lights as well, with your reversing light in there as well. Now the very big wraparound tail lights also give everyone next to you an idea of whether you are wanting to merge or not, and if you are braking or not as well. Now on the back here as well, you do have the Toyota badging, the Kluger badging through there that does have a very slight scratch there as well, and then again Toyota badging, KXR badging, B6 and all-wheel drive. Now to open up the tailgate, you do just have to press the button, and there it goes. Now this is a 7-seater as well, very quick and easy to pull those seats back down and pull them back up again. You do have a little storage compartment down here as well, which does actually have your cargo blind in there as well, so that if you are having the third row seats down, you can still cover anything that you are putting in the back there. Now there is a 12 volt on this side here as well, so if you are going away and you want to put a fridge in there, you can, or if one of the kids in the back row want to charge an iPad or something, it's ready to go. Now you do have a cup holder for each seat on that third row as well, so they're not having to hold a drink in their lap or anything like that. All right, closing it back up, you do have a little handle there as well, and it's as simple as just pushing it down. Now your tailgate does open up as well, so you do have that split tailgate system there. Closing that one back up for you, it is as simple as just pressing the button, and there is a little handle for it. Now moving around, you do have your fuel filler cap over on your passenger side there as well, again over on the safe side of the car, so that if you have run out of fuel and you are on the side of the road, you are not in oncoming traffic to fill it up. Now onto that third wheel again, excellent life in that tyre, and that wheel is in immaculate condition. Now again on this side of the car, there are a few minor marks like this one here that have been touched up, and there is this one here that hasn't been, but again nothing inconsistent with the age of the vehicle itself. And onto that fourth and final wheel there, again excellent life in that tyre, and again that wheel is in immaculate condition. So I just need to, so we're going to open up the bonnet now and have a look at the engine underneath. Alright guys, so now we're looking at the engine of the 2013 Toyota Kluger KXR. Now this is a 3.5 litre petrol engine, and the car itself is a 5-speed automatic. Now you do have a 5-star ANCAP safety rating in this car, with a total of 7 airbags throughout. And the engine itself here produces 201 kilowatts of power and 337 newton meters of torque. Now you do have a 72 litre petrol tank with this car as well, and you use an average of 11 litres per 100 kilometres, giving you an average fuel distance of 655 kilometres to the tank. Guys, guys, so starting over on our driver's side here, you do have all of your power window controls here, and the driver's side one is an automatic. Now, one thing I forgot to point out while we were outside is you do have the weather shields as well on the front two windows of this car, so that if you did want to have your window down a little bit when it's raining and get that fresh air, you're not going to get wet or anything like that. Moving up there, you do have all of your central locking switch there, and your window lock button as well. Now, looking through here, you do have your mirror controls as well, a little dial to control the brightness of inside your cluster, and you do have a Red Arc Tow Pro brake controller fitted to this car as well, so that if you are towing anything, you can do it safely and legally as well. Now, looking through the steering wheel here, you do have your indicators and your headlights on this stalk here, and your high beams as well. Now, over onto the other side, you do have your rear and your front windscreen wipers as well, and your controls for your jets there as well. Now, just over on this side here, you do have your cruise control over on a little stalk down the bottom here, and then a little button to control what's in your little display here. So it'll show you things like your range, your average distance, your average speed, driving history, and all those sorts of things. So a very handy little tool to have. That screen also gives you your reversing camera as well, so if I pop it into reverse for you, you can have a look at that one up there. Now, below that, you do also have all of your infotainment settings there, so your volume and your tuning, along with all of your other hard buttons and your CD player on the top there. Now, this car does actually have Bluetooth capabilities as well, so you do have your answer and reject there as well, and your voice control. Now, you do have a USB port and your AUX there as well, and a nice little storage area for anything that you might need, or put your phone in there or anything like that. You do have your big hazards button next to that as well. Right there, easy and convenient for when you do need it. And then underneath, you do have your dials and your hard buttons for your heating and cooling. Moving down again, you do have another little storage area for anything that you might need, and there is a 12-volt socket in there as well. Moving down again, you do have two very large cup holders, and then another two as well underneath a little cover there. Another 12-volt, a snow control, and a downhill descent button as well, so that you can control that. Now, in the console itself, there is a lot of room for anything that you might need to put in there. Apologies, it is a touch dirty, but we will get that cleaned up for you. Now, you do also have the rear heating and cooling controls as well. So I'll let the camera pan around and show you the condition that this car is in. Alright guys, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this walk around video on this stunning Toyota Kluger KRX in the all-wheel drive model. This car does so qualify for our premium mechanical protection plan, and what that plan gives you is 5 years, up to 200,000 kilometres of mechanical and electrical coverage over 181 components within the car itself. This plan also gives you 10 years of premium roadside assistance. So if you'd like to hear more about this car or that plan, please give us a call on 9907 0555.